Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Perkenalkan, nama saya Salsabila Syah Putri dan saya berasal dari kelas TRPL 4C. Nah, di sini saya akan menjelaskan pentingnya kecerdasan buatan dalam berbagai sektor di kehidupan manusia. Apa sih kecerdasan buatan itu? Kecerdasan buatan adalah suatu alat atau mesin yang dibuat atau dirancang untuk mempermudah pekerjaan manusia, sehingga mampu berpikir selayaknya manusia. Kecerdasan buatan atau AI pada masa ini menjadi kekuatan pendorong di balik transformasi signifikan dalam berbagai sektor di kehidupan kita. Dan dengan kemampuannya dalam memproses dan menganalisis data dalam jumlah besar yang dilakukan secara efisien, AI membuka peluang baru dan mendorong pertumbuhan yang belum pernah terjadi sebelumnya. Di sini kita akan menonton sebuah video yang berisi tentang pentingnya AI dalam berbagai sektor di kehidupan manusia.
AI is rapidly transforming the way we work, live, and do business. It's unlocking new possibilities and driving growth like never before. From healthcare, manufacturing, and retail, AI is helping businesses by doing tasks automatically, making better decisions, and coming up with new products and services. By the end of this video, you'll discover 10 ways AI is transforming industries right now. Number 1. Automation. One of the ways artificial intelligence is transforming industries is through its ability to automate repetitive tasks. AI is making big changes in how industries work, especially by doing tasks that are boring and repetitive. It helps by taking over jobs that are not so interesting, so people can focus on more important and creative things. In factories, it makes things run smoother in important areas like checking product quality, putting things together on the assembly line, and keeping track of how much stuff is in stock. In quality control, AI uses smart technology to carefully check and judge products. This makes sure things are really good quality and reduces the chances of mistakes, so the final products are more trustworthy. On assembly lines, AI-powered robots are smart helpers doing jobs that used to be done by people. These robots are good at tasks that need accuracy, speed, and reliability. This helps factories make more things quickly and saves money on running the factory. Number 2.
Nah, di bagian pertama itu adalah otomatisasi. Nah, AI berperan melakukan otomatisasi tugas-tugas berulang yang sebelumnya memakan waktu dan sumber daya manusia. Dan contohnya itu berada dalam sektor manufaktur, di mana AI digunakan untuk memeriksa kualitas produk, merakit komponen di lini produksi, dan mengelola persediaan secara efisien, sehingga tenaga kerja manusia dapat dialihkan ke tugas-tugas yang lebih kreatif dan strategis. Selanjutnya kita ke bagian yang kedua.
Improve efficiency and productivity. AI plays a big role in making businesses work better by improving how things get done and increasing productivity. It does this by automating tasks and looking at data to find and fix problems. This helps employees focus on more important and creative work, making the whole business run smoother. When it comes to data, it looks at a ton of information to find patterns and figure out what's working well and what's not. When it spots issues, like things taking too long or resources being used inefficiently, it helps businesses fix those problems. This means tasks get done faster, resources are used wisely, and the business becomes more efficient overall. It functions as a smart planner that knows when to start and stop making things so that there's no unnecessary waiting or delays. This helps the factory make more things in less time and with fewer resources. It can also predict when a machine might have a problem and stop working. This is useful because it means the factory can fix the machine before it breaks down. Number 3. Streamline custom.
Di bagian yang kedua ini kita berbicara tentang peningkatan efisiensi dan produktivitas. Nah, Dengan menganalisis data operasional, AI dapat membantu mengidentifikasi hambatan dan inefisiensi dalam proses bisnis, di mana hal ini memungkinkan perusahaan untuk mengoptimalkan alur kerja, mengurangi pemborosan, dan meningkatkan produktivitas secara keseluruhan. Contohnya, masih di bidang manufaktur, AI dapat memprediksi kapan mesin memerlukan pemeliharaan, sehingga mencegah kerusakan yang tidak terduga dan mengurangi waktu henti produksi. Mari kita lanjut ke video bagian ketiga.
Customer experiences. Imagine walking into a store where the staff already knows your favorite products and suggests things you might like based on your preferences. That's what AI does online. AI is a helpful guide for businesses to make customers' experiences smoother and more tailored. It does this by getting to know what customers like and need, and then giving them personalized suggestions and assistance. In retail, AI is a digital shopping assistant. It looks at what you've bought before, what you've browsed, and your preferences to suggest products you're likely to love. But it doesn't stop there. AI is also great at improving customer service. If you have a question or need help, AI can quickly provide accurate answers. This makes the whole shopping experience more enjoyable because you get the help you need right away. Number 4. AI is changing.
Di bagian ketiga ini adalah tentang penyempurnaan pengalaman pelanggan. Nah, ini berada pada sektor retail, di mana AI digunakan untuk memahami preferensi pelanggan dan memberikan rekomendasi produk yang dipersonalisasi. Contohnya, ketika kita mencari produk-produk kecantikan di Shopee dan itu terjadi secara berulang-ulang, maka Shopee akan memberikan rekomendasi produk yang pastinya berkaitan dengan kecantikan. Nah, selain itu, ada yang namanya chatbot yang berbasis AI, di mana mampu memberikan layanan pelanggan yang responsif dan efisien, sehingga mampu menjawab pertanyaan dan menyelesaikan masalah dengan cepat, sehingga meningkatkan kepuasan pelanggan. Selanjutnya, di bagian keempat, mari kita kembali menonton video.
Healthcare. In the field of healthcare, AI is doing some incredible things to improve how we diagnose and treat illnesses. It's a high-tech assistant that's helping doctors and patients in really amazing ways. Imagine AI as a smart detective looking at medical images, like X-rays or scans, to find tiny details that might indicate a health issue. AI is so good at this that it can often spot cancer cells more accurately than human doctors. It's an extra set of eyes that never get tired or miss anything. This helps doctors catch potential health problems earlier, making treatments more effective. It's also a personal healthcare advisor. By analyzing a person's health data, like their genetic information and lifestyle, AI can suggest personalized treatments and healthcare plans specifically for each individual, considering their unique needs and characteristics. Number 5. Transportation.
Di bagian yang keempat ini kita berbicara tentang revolusi di bidang kesehatan. Nah, AI berperan sebagai asisten cerdas yang dapat membantu dokter dalam mendiagnosis penyakit melalui analisis gambar medis seperti sinar X dan MRI. Nah, AI mampu mendeteksi anomali dengan akurasi tinggi yang memungkinkan deteksi dini penyakit sehingga mampu membuat perencanaan perawatan yang lebih efektif. Selanjutnya, kita kembali menonton video untuk bagian yang kelima.
In transportation, AI is a smart navigator, revolutionizing how we travel. It's not just about self-driving cars, it's also about making our roads and highways work better. Picture your car being a robot friend that can drive itself. That's what AI is helping with, creating self-driving cars and trucks. These vehicles use AI to understand the road, other cars, and even pedestrians, making our roads safer and reducing accidents. It never gets tired or distracted. AI in transportation is more than just self-driving vehicles. It can analyze data from various sources to predict when and where traffic jams might happen. So, if there's a potential jam up ahead, AI can suggest a different route to avoid delays. It'll tell you where to go and also help you choose the fastest and smoothest path. Number 6.
Nah,
Finance.
yang tadi ini yang kelima adalah transformasi transportasi, di mana AI mendorong pengembangan kendaraan otonom yang dapat mengemudi sendiri sehingga meningkatkan keselamatan di jalan raya dan mengurangi kecelakaan yang diakibatkan dari kesalahan manusia. Contohnya yaitu adalah mobil yang diproduksi oleh Tesla yang bisa melakukan self-driving. Selain itu, AI juga membantu dalam manajemen lalu lintas dengan memprediksi kemacetan dan merekomendasikan rute alternatif untuk perjalanan yang lebih efisien. Biasanya di luar negeri itu sudah ada yang namanya taksi yang bisa self-driving tanpa supir. Nah, di dalamnya itu juga ada Maps yang dia bisa mencari rute alternatif di mana tidak terjadi kemacetan atau kendala sehingga perjalanan berjalan lebih lancar. Selanjutnya kita ke bagian yang keenam.
Artificial intelligence is changing the game in detecting fraud, predicting stock market trends, and offering personalized financial guidance. It keeps an eye on your bank transactions. It's excellent at spotting unusual patterns and identifying potential fraud. AI-powered systems can catch fraudulent activities more accurately than humans, acting like high-tech security guards for your money. This not only protects individuals, but also helps financial institutions ensure the safety of their customers' accounts. But AI doesn't stop there. It analyzes vast amounts of data and recognizes patterns. AI can make predictions about stock market movements. It'll give insights into where the market might be headed. This information can be invaluable for investors and financial professionals in making informed decisions. Additionally, it's a personalized financial coach. By understanding your spending habits, savings goals, and risk tolerance, AI can offer tailored advice. It's like having a financial expert who knows you well, guiding you on how to manage your money wisely and achieve your financial goals. Number 7. AI.
Nah, lanjut di bagian inovasi di bidang keuangan. Nah, dalam sektor keuangan ini AI digunakan untuk mendeteksi aktivitas penipuan dengan memantau pola transaksi yang mencurigakan. Selain itu, AI juga membantu dalam analisis pasar saham sehingga memberikan wawasan yang berharga bagi investor untuk membuat keputusan yang lebih informasional. Selanjutnya kita akan ke video
in
ketujuh.
marketing and content creation. Recently, AI has become popular thanks to OpenAI's DALL-E 2 and ChatGPT. These high-tech tools are making a big impact in the marketing world, where teams are finding clever ways to make their jobs easier. They're using AI to handle lots of tasks in email marketing and creating content, making everything run smoother. Advertisers are relying on AI to predict things using data. AI is changing the game in marketing, making it more efficient, creative, and data-driven. With AI's help, advertisers are getting smarter about how they do things, making better decisions based on data, and making their strategies much better. Number 8. Eliminate.
Yang ketujuh ini tentang optimalisasi pemasaran dan pembuatan konten. Nah, ini dia dalam konteks media ya. AI membantu tim pemasaran dan menganalisis data konsumen untuk mengembangkan strategi yang lebih efektif. Selain itu, alat berbasis AI seperti DALL-E 2 dan ChatGPT digunakan untuk menghasilkan konten yang kreatif, mulai dari gambar hingga teks yang disesuaikan dengan audiens target. Lalu kita lanjut ke bagian yang 8.
Language barriers. When businesses want to grow and reach more people, language differences can be a big problem. This shows up in meetings, calls, and even emails. Language barriers can create confusion, misunderstandings, and mistakes in how things are done, especially across different parts of a business like the supply chain. However, We have tools like Google Translate that use AI to help with language issues. But they're not perfect, especially when it comes to live conversations between people from different countries. They can make mistakes, and sometimes the translations don't make much sense. Right now, new AI developments are happening, and they're using natural language processing. This gives machines the ability to not just translate words but understand them, like how we talk, read, and even make guesses about what someone means. With NLP, businesses can use machines to do more than just translate text or speech. They can understand the meaning behind the words, consider cultural differences, and make communication smoother. Number 9. Recruitment.
Nah, di bagian 8 ini adalah penghapusan hambatan bahasa. Dengan Natural Language Processing (NLP), AI mampu menerjemahkan dan memahami berbagai bahasa, memfasilitasi komunikasi lintas budaya dan bahasa. Hal ini sangat penting bagi perusahaan yang beroperasi secara global, sehingga memungkinkan kolaborasi yang lebih lancar antara tim di berbagai negara. Selanjutnya kita akan ke bagian yang
Of
ke-9.
qualified candidates. In the hiring world, companies usually put up job ads, look through applications, and do interviews to find the right people. While talking to humans is probably always the best way to pick the perfect candidate, many companies are now using AI to speed up and improve their hiring process. One thing AI does is help quickly sort through job applications. It looks at job descriptions and picks out the best candidates based on their qualifications. This means companies can find skilled people way quicker. There's also AI chatbots getting in on the action. They chat with job candidates, asking about their skills and experience. This helps recruiters get info from lots of candidates without too much effort. With AI in hiring, the whole process gets a speed boost. Businesses can find the right candidates faster, and applicants don't have to wait forever to hear back about their job applications. Number 10.
Nah, di bagian ke-9 ini berisi tentang perekrutan kandidat yang berkualitas. Nah, AI dapat mempercepat proses perekrutan dengan menyaring lamaran kerja secara efisien, mengidentifikasi kandidat yang paling sesuai berdasarkan kualifikasi dan pengalaman mereka. Chatbot berbasis AI juga digunakan untuk melakukan wawancara awal, mengumpulkan informasi penting dari pelamar sebelum tahap seleksi lebih lanjut. Mari kita lanjut ke bagian terakhir, yaitu bagian ke-10.
Decision making. Many companies now rely on data to make decisions about how they operate. When we say data driven, it usually means people are in charge of looking at and summarizing the information for others. But there's a more advanced approach where AI takes the lead, moving from just being data driven to becoming AI driven. Usually, companies have to go through tons of data before making decisions. This process can be slow, prone to mistakes, and sometimes a bit wasteful. Here's where AI steps in. It makes the data available and also helps teams understand it better. With AI and machine learning, data teams can have a lot of information at their fingertips. AI then goes on to do impressive things like spotting trends, predicting future outcomes, and suggesting the best course of action for decision making. Since AI is generally more accurate and faster than humans in making decisions, it becomes a valuable resource for companies, saving them time, money, and resources that would be spent on manual decision-making processes. If you've made it this far, let us know what you think in the comment section below. For more interesting topics.
Nah, yang ke-10 adalah pengambilan keputusan yang lebih baik atau decision making. Nah, dengan kemampuan analisis data yang mendalam, AI dapat memberikan wawasan yang membantu perusahaan dalam pengambilan keputusan strategis. Nah, AI dapat memprediksi tren pasar, perilaku konsumen, dan faktor-faktor lain yang mempengaruhi bisnis, sehingga memungkinkan perusahaan untuk memproses perubahan dengan lebih cepat dan tepat. Nah, kesimpulan yang dapat kita ambil adalah pertumbuhan AI dalam berbagai sektor telah membawa perubahan yang sangat signifikan, meningkatkan efisiensi dan produktivitas sampai inovasi. Dengan memanfaatkan potensi AI secara optimal, kita dapat menciptakan solusi yang lebih cerdas dan efektif untuk tantangan yang kita hadapi untuk membuka jalan menuju masa depan yang lebih cerah dan berkelanjutan. Terima kasih. Sekian dari saya. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.